right. So
Fuck yeah.
are we going to do shots at the same time? That's the main question.
Yeah, I reckon.
let's do a shot right now.
Before we do them though, who's got what? I've got small mouth blueberry glitter vodka.
Okay.
I've got a Smirnoff.
Smirnoff, love that.
Just a small Smirnoff.
It's actually a child-sized bottle, so I left the big boy in the fridge. I just thought I'd bring the little one out, just for the
and
vibes.
I've got a fireball that I'm going to be cracking. Hang on.
Oh my God, what? Are we like 22 again? What is this?
Fuck yeah.
Jeez. Okay, ready?
Oh, it smells
All
like my
right, let's
broken
take
dreams.
a swig for the pod. Swig it.
Cheers.
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 746 You are listening to The Laughing Skulls.
Just sit back and relax.
Oh, that is delicious as shit.
I don't remember this being vanilla, but
Well,
that,
welcome
love
to
that.
episode 41, eh? 41?
And we've got a bit of a special guest, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Esther.
We've spoken about her many, many a time on the pod.
We
have
have.
got the one, the only, Ali, friend of the pod.
I am what I'd like to think is a friend of the pod. Yeah, not a stalker fan.
No.
Legitimate friend.
Would
Legitimate
also be
friend.
fine though. Would also be fine. Like would not be mad.
No, but if you need me to be, it's fine.
Ali,
Okay.
did you want to give us a little 30-seconder for Ali? Tell us a bit about yourself. Job interview style.
I'm immediately
Tell us a bit about
panicked. I'm frazzled. I don't know who I am anymore. What is my name? Where am I from? Do I even know you people?
Okay, all right, then give us a little bit of give us a Hinge profile. Okay, so what star sign are you? How do you know me? How do you know Ali? How do you know 80?
My star sign is a Virgo. I'm pretty sure I'm a Taurus rising. Like I'm actually been told I have a great chart. So just low-key flex. I know Esther Noche from primary school. So we've actually known each other since we were like really little, which is just consistent for me now because I'm still a very little human being. So
Very little person.
like I'm big in my heart, but in height.
Oh,
She's got a heart as big as Texas.
you are literally pocket sized.
Yeah,
So-
like remember those Game Boy pockets? Like stick it in your pocket. That's me.
Oh my God,
I'm
yes.
something you can stick in your pocket.
That is so freaking cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. Put it on my Hinge profile, hey? And 80, like I don't really know 80 too well. Like I just met you at a Mary's Burgers with Esther and Laura one time.
That's right.
Is that the only occasion?
I think that is the literal only occasion.
Shrek Rave.
Shrek
Rave.
Rave. Oh my God.
The 2 times we've interacted have been pretty epic, I must say.
Pretty off the charts.
It's 2 for 2.
I'm
Honestly.
like, okay. I love this
feel-
friendship, you know?
Yeah, I feel like I've known you like a lot more than that though.
Yeah.
Probably just from like, I don't know, like all the social like online interactions and stuff. Plus we vibe.
We vibe.
Yeah, instant vibe.
Yeah, on the same frequency.
So yeah,
Some might say
100%.
even on the same podcast. I don't know.
I remember when I initially went and asked Ali to come on, she goes, "What do you mean? Funny for free?"
Yeah, I was like, I'm giving this shit away for free in this economy? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, giving this shit for free. And, you know, Esther is my daddy and I can't believe she's just like fucking slinging me out there like a common.
She's just whoring you out.
I need to know your worth. You need to show me your worth, baby.
Wow, that was a very like pimp thing to say.
I know. I don't know if I
sorry.
should like cry or like get back on the streets after that comment. Like,
Get back on the street.
I have that literal dilemma every day. Cry, streets. Honestly, never really know which one to pick. Sometimes I just cry in the street, you know. Tomato.
The streets are better in summer, so let's just keep it winter at home, summer street.
Also,
All right.
speaking of this economy, have you guys seen the Taylor Swift tickets that came out today?
No, because
Yes.
I have trauma.
Why?
Okay, I was waiting online. I'm sitting at the office, in the office, and I'm just watching my screen. Like,
Yeah.
nothing around me matters. I don't care what you need. I'm not employed for the next 4 hours of my life. I've decided. And I'm sitting there, nothing's happening for me. And one of the girls that work for me, she just kind of did a solid and she's like, oh, I'll just jump in the queue for you this morning. And she's like, I just like the
what a solid.
adrenaline and I'm here for the vibes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a legend.
She got in and we got the tickets.
So I'm going to see you at the Eras tour.
Yes, if you're
Okay.
going on Sunday,
Okay.
you will see me. Yeah.
80. I need to ask
Yes.
you, what ticket did you get?
Okay.
Don't
so
you fucking
we
tell me
did-
that you got the $1,200 ticket?
Yeah,
Yeah, with
absolutely.
her firstborn
What
child.
the fuck?
100%. Well, I will not be having a firstborn child, so I have that money for Eras tickets. Yes, queen. But I literally so I've seen her VIP twice before. One of which I flew to the States. There is no cap for me. I've been saving for this since she started touring in the States.
So
I literally have a separate savings for her.
I've got it open, right?
Yeah.
And for you to pay $1,250.90,
Yes.
was it the tote bag or was it the postcard set?
So, first of all, it's the hundreds of people that she employs that also have a lot of this money that goes towards the biggest tour in history, basically.
Oh, okay. So it was the
Yeah.
It's going to be massive.
Like a lot of people think they forget what goes into this. Like a lot of her crew have worked with her for 15 years, like the techies, the pyrotechnics, whatever, like literally every single person that travels and like deassembles everything. That is hundreds of people that she has, working for her.
Yeah, look.
It's not like she pockets every
that's
single
cool,
cent of
but
that.
like
I
also-
understand the bump in, bump out. I get that.
Yeah.
But it's the one unforgettable reserve floor seat.
That's what it is. It's the seat.
And
like
then
with that
it's-
ticket, I'll be in the first 3 rows, I believe.
Okay.
So I'm
Is there no
literally
mosh pit? Is it just seating?
No, if there was a mosh pit, I think people would literally be dead.
There'd be so many 12-year-olds that got trampled. Like the amount of lawsuits.
80 in a swarm of people with their tote bags and their postcard
She's
sets
like,
going,
fucking
come on,
helicoptering her tote bag trying to get to the side.
No, it's like that would be fucked. Like, yeah, no, I think it's definitely too dangerous to have that many people in a mosh pit. The last time I saw her in a VIP pit was in Arizona, and you had only 50, I think, people in the pit in like one of the corners. So literally, like we were talking to the dancers in between sets. You literally can touch her. Like,
right.
You see the pores on her skin. So for that price, for 3.5 hours, I get to see my girl right up close. And then I really want to also go to take my mum and my auntie to the Sunday one, but get like a C reserve so I can see like the whole show as well.
I like you saying C reserve as if it's like not that. I got a
Right
C
there.
reserve. I'll be sitting with your
Ali?
auntie and your mum and we'll be having cannolis and watching.
100 fucking percent.
Like the whole of Italy is going to be in reserve C.
No, did you bring the
the
hot
whole-
chocolate? Like,
Killer hot chocolate too.
right?
I'd love to have like the view of like the whole visual show and then also be like super, super close. For me, this is like, people who like they like motorbikes or whatever and they'll just go and drop 15K on like an accessory or some shit.
So this is your Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is my Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like she's my number one. So there is no cap. On the price.
You can't buy love, but you can buy Taylor Swift tickets.
100%.
Close enough.
Yes. I'm also just have to say, every time I see you in this beanie, I think it says MILF. Like literally every time.
It's an
I
NRL
was thinking
thing, right?
about that. Huh?
It's like the
Is it?
NRL beanie. Like,
Nah, bro. It's a fucking brain cancer beanie.
yeah, they do that with the
Whoa,
NRL.
it's very
I'm
different.
pretty sure this week is
Yeah, I think so. It's the Mark
yeah.
Hughes Foundation. Yeah.
I know stuff.
You know stuff.
I'm not just a frazzled short person. I know things.
Look. I was thinking about it and I was like, MILF. MILF Hunter, MILF Beanie, MILF. And I thought that this was the closest beanie I could have. And I thought, fuck it. I really like your beanie though. I really fuck with the color. So for everyone that is listening on audio, it's like a forest green color. And I fuck with it really hard, especially with your tortoiseshell glasses.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a fit,
It's
one might say.
I don't care. I'm at home, but confidence. You know what I mean? It's just the confidence
If that
element,
is
I think.
your fuck it, I'm at home, then fucking by golly, everyone else doesn't stand a chance.
I thought you were kidding. I thought you were being sarcastic.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure she's trying to wife you. I don't know what's happening in this moment, but I'm sorry. I'm sitting right here, beanie-less, turtle shell-less,
Beanie-less.
getting no love.
No. Your attractiveness level went up like 500% when you said you like got Eras tickets. So you're fine. You're totally fine.
Okay, I'm sitting right here.
Okay, how does it feel, Esther? Hey,
Yeah, exactly. Take a swig, just deal with it.
All right, hang on. I'm going to go take a swig. Hang on.
round 2, baby.
Round 2. Cheers.
God.
Ching, ching.
Hold on. We gotta.
Hang
am I
on.
so
we
weak?
need. Okay. Ready? All right. Swig it.
Cheers.
Oh wow. That is so sweet. It's dangerous.
Petroleum.
Just so subtle.
Like, the subtle bit of there goes my ovaries. Ovaries?
There goes my ovaries.
I'm open for business. That's the sound of open for business.
I believe you mentioned something about someone trying to like wife me up.
Yeah.
On that note, speaking of people being wifed up, we are all here for one common reason today.
What a segue, bro.
What a segue.
What a fucking segue,
That was
cuz.
fucking sensational. Here I was, baffled, confused.
I was being fucking sending and I was like, I get it.
Do you get it?
No, like I get it. Like you're wifed up because you two are just sitting there flirting with each other in front of my eyes.
The jealousy is not a good look on you.
Turning saints
We're
into
at
the
a 10.
sea. Am I
Let's
right?
bring it to a 2. Let's calm down here. You're trying to make Adrianne happen. I'm just here to make your dreams come true, Esther.
Oh my God. Even I'm trying to make Adrianne happen. I am so over this like straight life. It is literally killing me.
Well, fuck man, bro.
What a joke.
What a fucking joke, boys.
Men, hey? Like,
Men.
fuck them.
That's all right. The majority of our audience is female.
This is for the ladies.
Yes, queen. But so what have we all been watching? I want someone to like break it down because you will break it down easier than I will.
So we have been watching The Ultimatum Queer Love. I believe this is season 2 of the Netflix series. And
Was there a first season?
yeah, of straight people.
Well, that's just absurd.
Yeah, it's probably real boring.
That makes literally. Oh, that's why it's The Ultimatum
Queer
and
Love.
Then
Then it's Queer Love. And then before it was The Ultimatum.
Hetero love.
Okay.
Hetero kings.
Heterosexuals.
Men
Just getting married as per usual.
getting married from forevs.
BC to AD.
And so this is a show where one person in the couple gives the ultimatum of I want to get married and the other does not. So they've come on this show to see whether they really do love each other and want to get married and be together forever and ever and ever, or they either find someone else that they love and want to be with them.
From the show.
From the show specifically, or they break up. And Ali,
Pause.
AD and I
Silent drama.
or break up, or they fucking break up. And
Go on their merry way.
Ali, AD and I, sorry.
No, it's okay. Make the announcement.
And then Ali, AD and I have all taken a gander. We've all watched all 10 episodes. And that last episode with the reunion. Chef's kiss.
It could have been so much. I would have watched that in like 3 times its length though.
Right? And the fact that it was like last month or something.
Yeah, that's nuts. Like, holy shit.
It's fucking crazy. So what we're going to do is let's discuss each couple, their respective wife swap, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, essentially, it is a wife swap, hey?
yeah,
Pretty much.
it's kind of like wife swap meets maths.
Yeah.
I guess.
Really taking sharing is caring to a whole new level on this show.
That should be the tagline for next season. That was really good.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing, is caring.
Don't
Did
get
you
married
guys see
for the
that Vanessa got
content.
a nose job?
Who?
Vanessa.
I noticed straight away. I was like,
During the show?
surgery.
No, after the show.
I noticed she changed her hair to brunette, and I don't want to do any spoilers too early, but
No,
like,
no, that's
your villain
Lexi.
era
That's
doesn't end
Lexi,
just
bro.
because you die. No, my bro. Vanessa was blonde the whole season, and then the reunion,
Ali's correct.
she's brunette, and
Was
all of
she?
a sudden she has an angel complex.
She was.
Yes.
She was.
She was a blondie, and then she went brunette.
Well, then let's talk about Raylan and Lexi. And then Raylan was with Vanessa and Lexi was with Mal. I didn't fuck with either of them, but I thought that Lexi and Mal were, for some reason, really good with each other.
I think Mal would have been good with anyone, to be honest. Like,
yeah. Except for Ozzy.
don't get me started on Aussie.
Oh, me neither.
I cannot. I honestly, mate. The passive aggressive mates, I cannot.
Let me go get my fucking backpack now, am I right?
I'm sorry, there's a slight inconvenience. I'm yeeting out.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
She is on her plane back to Australia.
And then I was like, is her name actually Aussie? I'm like, don't tell me that she's fucking Australian. No.
The accent didn't give that away from like the jump.
Yeah, like
I thought that she was
immediately
half
stood
in,
out,
half
dude.
out the way that she was talking.
No, she was half in, half out of the relationship. But
But then,
I heard the accent immediately, and then you know when you wait for the titles cards to come up to say like what their name is? When it came up and flashed like Aussie, I was like, oh God, okay. We're really like
Leaning into
going
it.
down that.
do we know? Sorry, their real name, I believe Aussie is gender neutral.
I think that's what they are.
Yeah. Is that their real name though? Is it Aussie?
I feel like.
No, it's not, because I remember Ozzy said in the show that it was their dead name. Their dead name was
Something
else.
Yeah.
Sam, who is 31, issued the ultimatum. Aussie, 42, red flag 42.
Red flag 42.
42. Sam uses she, her pronouns. Aussie uses Aussie.
The shade you're throwing immediately. I'm dodging fire with the ages.
Well, I feel like that's a lot of it. Like, no. Anyways, sorry. Raylan, like, Lexi, banger. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. From the get-go, I felt like Lexi was. Yeah.
She was solid. Raylan gave me boring vibes.
I literally forgot who she was at the end of like every episode until she would like come up on the screen. I'd be like, oh yeah.
You.
She has a TikTok though, and on the
her
TikTok she
TikTok's
has
funny.
some personality. It was very surprising. I was
Okay.
like,
She's got
I'm sorry,
some
who is this
personality.
new woman? Post show, I didn't even know her name was
feel
Raylan.
like-
This whole time I thought you were just making up a character.
Right?
Well,
There was not a lot of screen time for Raylan.
Just the fingering. The metal cups, I'm sorry, they were so distracting.
Yeah.
I could not unsee
They were the
metal
star
cup.
of the show.
What was the deal with that?
I think they can't show alcohol or something.
Meanwhile, we're just
Really?
freaking got bottles in the air cheersing.
Sponsor us.
Smear it off me.
It's smeared off me. Oh my God. They make me uncomfortable, that metal glass.
Like some of them had labels on the bottom, and honestly,
Oh, yeah.
If
I
you
wanted them
work
to
on
say
this
like
show-
Anko.
yeah, like be better.
Go.
Take the fucking label off. Like we don't need to know that you spent $2.99 on this metal, ugly, disgusting cup.
But also,
Yeah.
like, wash it at least.
Right?
Give them a wash, boys.
No, they're
Put them in
dirty.
some hot soapy water, you know?
They're dirty
Shit.
girls.
Yeah.
They need dirty cups.
Can we please talk about Mal and Lexi? Like, I feel like they had this really intense connection, but then they seemed like that they were going to full date each other. And they were like, I know you better than most people would. And that's
And
what
it was
Mal
like-
kept on saying.
Yeah, and Mal was very quick to be like, yeah, I could see us engaged at the end of this.
And was to her parents and going, yeah, man, I even see like marriage and shit. And so that's why I didn't understand why there was such a flip-flop later on with Yoli.
Oh, clearly, though, that's just red flags all around. Like anyone who's that quick to jump in and say something like that clearly has issues.
I don't have you dated women? I feel like that's like literally you're in love within the first 5 minutes. Like I've never met anyone who understands me like you. Yeah, because I've read your Hinge profile. That's why I understand you.
I have dated narcissists who have done that, and I'm talking like really fucking fast to the point where I'm like, thanks. And you just want to like run.
She
like that's
chucks it Aussie.
Oh my God. I am so communicative and like willing to apologize even when it's not even my fault.
Do you know what, when you said that, do you know what sound effect went in my head? Do you know when
what?
in cartoons how they run, they go,
Yeah.
That's what it gave me.
Yeah. I had Darude Sandstorm.
In the film clip when you run down
appropriate for all situations.
I don't know. They were giving, look, in the first like few instances, they were doing like a lot of hand holding, a lot of sex vibing, but then
a lot of cuddling.
It went friend zone quite quickly. Like they became like bromancy in my opinion. Like I didn't get like sexual tension from them. I feel like they were both just using each other as a crutch almost.
Totally.
You know, because they had these partners they wanted to be with that are off with other women that like, is anything going to happen? Because obviously Lexi and Vanessa, best friends, love each other so much. And then got Yoli and Xander, which basically
hitting it off like a fucking house on fire.
Yeah, like
which I still shipped. I still ship to the very end.
I still ship.
I don't ship.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't ship.
Why?
I think Yoli is a bit
all right, then let's
cray.
It's just funny because the whole issue of Mal not wanting to be with Yoli was that she falls in love so quickly, and lo and behold, she's ready to leave the love of her life for someone she's met for 3 seconds. So a physio. Oh, you can massage my thigh. I want to marry you.
Fucking oath.
Yeah. Oh my
Who
God.
needs Medicare, first of all? Second of all, I heard via TikTok, via TikTok
the information source
that Yoli said at the, shut the fuck up, said at a listener party, at like a watch party, that the reason why Yoli was so mad at Mal is because Mal cheated on Yoli before they went on the show.
No. That is very vital information to not be giving.
And that's why she was giving her such a hard time. And that's also why she was so open to being with Xander.
Yeah. Who would fathom a reality show just omitting some facts? Who would have thought it? Hey?
I was saying to Esther last time, like there are so many really like deeply emotional and psychological aspects to this show. Major lessons to be learned, you know? It's insane. What was I going to say? See, when they leave out information like that, it's so much easier to twist a narrative.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, oh, Xander and Yoli seem chill. But then there were things when like Mal was like kind of like not attacking, but was like really trying to show up. But like show up in the sense of like trying to be the dominant one. And I didn't like that. When it's like, all right, like Xander's just sitting there trying to vibe and do whatever. When clearly that they've like, you know, they've got a thing for each other. I would have been like, all right, like, yeah, I fucked up. I've lost her trust. And that's why.
I just feel like there was a lot of audacity, like especially when, so they've wife swapped. We're in wife swap number 1, right?
Yes.
And they've gone and they've had their little cocktail party with, guess what, featuring metal cups. It was for me the audacity of like Yoli and Xander at that like cocktail party, like just like openly holding hands, being all like, you know, vibing each other on a frequency that probably shouldn't have been in front of Mal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That kind of sat with me weird. Like she's like, I don't want to go and talk to you. I want to go and talk to these other people. Like this is your girlfriend of 3 years.
the whole thing is so touch and go because it's like they know what they've signed up for. They know what they're getting into. But then at the same time, when you watch it, I don't know, like from the perspective of someone who's been in like long-term relationships, you think how you would feel and you go, oh, but that's disrespectful. Yeah. The whole thing is just cooked.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing is...
The whole premise of the show is absolutely
Yoli wanted
fucked.
to get married. Mal is 36 and he's like, nah, not yet.
Nah. I mean, most of them, I think like half of the partners were no, not yet, honey. Like,
no, but like Mal's still acting 24.
Yeah.
Have you both ever watched Broad City?
No.
Okay, it's one of my all-time favorite shows, and in the show, the main two girls are in their like late 20s and then into their early 30s, and there's this like one scene that makes me laugh because it makes me think of this. This girl, like one of them is at dinner with a guy who's like falling in love with her. He's in his 30s. He wants to settle down. And she just goes like, I'm 28. What do you want me to be, a child bride? And I'm like, yeah, that is the energy of pretty much like half of them in the show.
I mean, that's what
100%.
fucking Aussie was giving at 42, going, ooh, you mean we gotta move forward?
You mean that like at some point I need to deal with my childhood trauma and like progress in a relationship?
It's not, but like, she was so...
I'm sorry.
She was...
Whoopsie.
I also saw it as such a red flag that at 42, she's like, I haven't told my parents.
That blew me out of the water. I was like, holy
such a
shit.
red fucking flag.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to people who can't come out.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
If you can't come out, I think that it's different when you're sitting there on TV
100%.
and you're not out. I think that's why I'm slamming Aussie so much.
Yeah.
Is because you're 42, B, you signed up to this show knowingly that this is going to be on Netflix and someone is going to say something. To me, it's like dirty work.
Actually, I didn't even think of that. You're going to be fully outed by the time that show comes out.
I mean,
and
like whether you like it or not.
And you're saying
when I was
no,
16, I was like, oh, well, I came out, but you know, whatever. And I was on like a YouTube show. Wow. I don't even know if you know this, Esther. It was called like Rainbow. I think it was Rainbow Swag.
Rainbow
And it was
Swag.
back in the Tumblr days, and it was like me and a bunch of randos from Tumblr, like they were in the US and all. It was a bunch of queer people that all had one login to a YouTube account, and then just be a topic of the week, and you'd be posting videos. So I was like out, but like not out.
Yeah,
and making
I get
these
you.
videos. But then again, I was 16 and not 40 fucking two.
A child bride, basically.
Quite literally a child bride.
I want to just do a series of like sketches where I'm playing Aussie, and it's things like that'll be like, your account is overdrawn by $10. No, you know what? I'm not comfortable having this conversation and just like leaving.
I feel like
The thing that I loved
mate.
about Aussie was her iron. That everywhere that she went, she had to pack her fucking iron. She was always ironing them fucking shirts, bro.
But none of the shirts actually fit her. Like, what are you ironing? A parachute?
Like something would happen. like you just sit there. Mildred's having a fit, and then you just hear the iron steam.
What?
I can't fathom
We have to
what
talk
you're
about this
saying.
another time.
I'm in a sauna.
Fuck.
Mildred, I'm going to call her the toxicity queen because she was well and truly fucked. I reckon she was the most fucked character on there. When she was like, I'm sorry, I will yell because I am Latina.
Thank you. And also, red flag number 1, the name Mildred. I just feel like...
How did she get a girlfriend with the name? Here I am, a single woman with a normal name, yet Mildred, the yelling queen, is on our Ultimatum show. I don't understand.
Tell me about it. I had that thought to myself multiple times watching this.
And they had been dating for 1 year and 11 months, and she's like, marriage? Hey.
Kids?
You wanna get married?
No. Marriage? Yes.
Yes, of course. Move in together? What the fuck? What is that? No. Marriage.
It was suffocating watching her constantly cut literally everyone off all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want it. You know, when you get lost in it and you sort of like put yourself in there, I felt myself wanting to be like, but like she just kept going all the time.
Cut off. I couldn't even want to. And the fact that I was calling her Milfred for the longest time. Milfred. I was like,
especially when you had.
I was like, what a dumb fucking name is Milfred. And you're like, what the fuck?
And then
what
I'm
show are
sitting
you
there
watching?
going, what the fuck are you talking about?
Because we watched it together. Like we
Yeah,
started
we
it together.
binged
Oh, like at the same
yeah,
time?
we binged it. I
No,
drove
we
all the way.
were.
Oh, actually in the same room.
Yeah.
we
Ali
were
came
sat.
over to my house and then
Okay.
she was like, you got to go and watch this show. I was like, all right, sure. Thinking that we were going to go watch maybe an episode or two. 7 hours later, we're still sitting there.
7 hours, a burger, and then we're on to our next meal of
Our
impossible
next
meat.
meal, then dessert.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That's
great.
how it's done. I was saying to Esther, like in the first episode, I wasn't really sold. I was like, I'm going to hate this. This show's going to piss me off. And then by the end of the second one, I was like fully invested.
I hated every second of it. I literally was
yeah.
watching the show and I was judging myself.
You were hate watching.
Literally, like, what is your life become, Alison?
Yeah.
You need to take a long look in the mirror and ask yourself, why are you watching the Ultimatum Queer Love? the possible
only-
worst representation of queer relationships to be put on the TV.
The only reality TV I watch like in any like full capacity is literally like British Bake Off. So this for me was worlds away. Like I don't think I've watched anything in a full season like this probably since The Bachelor like 5 years ago or something. Maths, like I sort of go in and out of. I mostly like watching the weddings because I love weddings and their budget keeps getting bigger every year. It's like, ooh, inspo. But yeah, this was just
80 on
wild.
maths 2024. Am I
I've got
right?
the
Yes.
application open on my phone. I kid you not.
I can do it.
I have gone through 2 rounds of interviews twice for that show, and I never get to the third one.
Can we
It's because
applied
you're
this
too
year.
normal. You're too hot. You're too normal. You're not made for this show, honey.
No,
Normal.
I'm trying
made
to
for
be
me.
like espresso depresso or something. Like just
Be crazy,
I can
baby.
give you.
Be Italian. Be crazy.
I don't want to be crazy though, because if they want to edit me as the villain, I'm
You're fucked.
fucked.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
So I'm aiming for Girl Next Door, you know, but with some pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
So
You're like, oh, we need you to be the one that everyone roots for.
The pizzazz
that's
next
what we
door.
want.
Yeah. Ali's
That's what
going to
we
be
want.
the one, the one that's like the one, like the one gay one that's on there.
That is what, out of everything, you could have said so many nice things and you're like, she'll be the gay one. We've got the token lesbian. Everyone shut it down.
We had that one year and then it didn't work out for them.
Psycho.
She was a fucking
They were
psycho.
absolutely fucking nuts.
Well, Ali can be the one level-headed one and you go, okay, well, that's where all of it, all
I'm
the,
already whelmed and I haven't watched my episode of Maths. I don't even want to be on there anymore. That was such a fucking flat line. I can't even, maybe I'll just go on. Esther, can we have a fake relationship so I can go on Ultimatum?
do whatever you want.
Actually, no, you've got Laura, 80.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're now
Let's do
together
it.
and we're going on the show.
And then just every now and then when we're having like a conversation, I'll just like flip a table and be like, and then they can have that for editing
I've
and
never
stuff.
been more scared in my
Yeah.
life.
We'll have like a signal and I'll be like achoo, and it'll be like, oh, she's gonna throw the
giving
table.
Tiff and Mildred.
Yeah.
threw a
Who's
peg
Tiff
gate
and
at
who's
you.
Mildred in this situation?
Oh, okay, no, I don't like
I
that.
think that-
I don't.
80 is Mildred, your Tiff.
Fuck yeah. Oh no, Tiff is a little bitch too.
Wow.
Well, it's a lose-lose
Wow.
situation. What
It
can I
really
say?
is. You've given us the bottom of the barrel.
Hey, at least no one's Vanessa.
I would rather be Vanessa than
I literally would rather be Vanessa than Milfred. It's Milfred now.
she's been renamed. She is a Milfred.
I want to get a cat and call it Milfred.
Millie. MILF. Her name would be MILF.
Oh my god, it would literally be Milfie. Holy shit.
This poor cat.
I would literally still be Vanessa, like 100.
With those extensions, sweetie, please. Sweetie.
I know you really disliked the extensions.
I really disliked the extensions like so much. Like you just see the clips and I'm like, sweetie, You said that you were an Instagram influencer. I ain't buying shit off you, sweetie.
Hey, she didn't say she was successful.
True.
Hey.
Oh my God, you are
Touche.
so right. She didn't say that she was successful.
No,
That's
there was no
that's a good point.
quantifying her success.
I will say though, I felt like that Xander was a wild card that I didn't think that I was going to like.
I still didn't like her.
Really?
Yeah.
Remember when you and I, so Ali and I kept on saying to Laura, what is it about her? She's not, what is it? She's so plain.
Vanilla.
Is that why you didn't expect
and then she
to
turned
like
into
her?
a fucking sex maniac.
Yes, it
We were
was Sex
wrong.
Mania. And then, because then
the
Laura
quiet
was sitting
ones.
there going, nah, bro, she's hot. And I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, she's hot.
Domestic. I'm just kidding. They didn't. It was actually
Hang
so
on,
fine. They're
hold
probably
on,
the best
hold
couple
on,
I've
hold
ever
on.
seen in my life.
What'd you say? Didn't you say that Xander was hot?
No.
Wait, no. Didn't I say you didn't? I didn't see. We didn't see the appeal.
Right. Okay.
I was there and I'm still baffled as to what's
Okay,
going on.
so she's saying that Laura would have one night with Lexi,
Yeah.
but then she wants Mel to marry.
The cheater. She wants to marry the cheater. Esther,
Yeah, she wants
you
to
need
marry the cheater.
reevaluate your marriage
But
choices.
is this purely on a physical
Purely on a physical
level?
basis, is Mel
Right.
marrying on a emotionally mature? Apparently, Lexi's got the titties. That is what
There's
has
too
been
much
echoed to
titty.
me.
What do you even do with that much titty? Like
That's a lot. It's a lot.
No, you can't even. You're going.
They would just like
Your ship
they would just
is
fall.
underwater. You can't even motorboat. There's too much happening. It's fucking
You will
slapping
drown.
you back.
I will.
It's ebb and flowing with you.
I tried to scream. My head was underwater.
That was fucking sensational.
Thank you.
Are you a singer? I'm sorry. What?
Oh my God, no. Oh, okay. Can I please expose you? And if you want, I can cut this out.
what? Okay.
80. I got the most beautiful cover of Ali singing Moon River.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What?
Adrianne.
I'm telling you, it's
Yes,
gonna
that's
happen.
All I'm saying is Laura fell for you.
Wow,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm touched. I'm
Release
humbled.
that shit. It was better than Frank Ocean's
Where is this? Where is this?
in my group chat.
on my phone that I've sent
Wow.
to Laura and Esther because we have a group chat with the three of us. So sorry, 80. And well, they're my mamas. I call them my mamas.
Yeah.
The group chat image is a peep.
But I'm also her daddy. So
Yeah, she's my mama and
Wow.
my daddy because there
I
is no
use
reason.
mummy,
She's
daddy
just everything
pronouns.
I need in a woman and
So-
a man combined. She's my everything.
Wait. So you accidentally sent this?
No, it wasn't an accident.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
I
no.
thought you. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. It was
Accidentally
very
on
much on
purpose.
purpose.
It was such an angelic cover. Like, you need to listen to this.
I bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was great.
I've got to hear
I
it.
can send it to you if you want. But
That would be wonderful.
don't pull a Landon on me.
Because Breakfast at Tiffany's is one of my favorite movies. So
Oh, really?
yes. I've read the novel a few times.
Tell me more.
So I'm very keen. I'm very keen
Okay.
to hear this.
All right. I'll send it to you.
All right. I look forward to it. I do. Oh God. I had
She's
something.
flustered. She doesn't know what to say anymore.
I'm literally flustered. I can't even think.
like,
Esther,
it's
take
over.
the wheel. Take the wheel.
You just asked me, Jesus, to take the wheel.
Yeah. That's exactly how I was referring to you.
Well, overall, what would you guys give the show out of 10?
Do you want to go first?
Okay. All right. I reckon I would probably give it craziness scale. It gets like pretty much a 10.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want shock value and you really want to be confronted with a lot of, things that you've dealt with in past relationships, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
In general, like just as a reality show, I reckon I give it like an 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
Ali,
It is quite high.
what are you giving it?
Oh, look. I feel like, I have strong opinions. Craziness scale, I agree. It was up there,
Yeah.
craziness scale. Entertainment, I'd give it like a 5 or a 6, I'd say. Like I got bored at some points. But it's difficult because as someone who is gay, watching the show, I could just not help but think what a shit fucking representation it is of
Yeah.
lesbian
That's fair.
relationships. And let's not make it political, whatever. But there's not really anything out there, right? And everything out there is hypersexualized and just like super dramatic, which, yes, lesbians are hypersexualized and super dramatic, but not all of them. So I feel like it was just, there's like no good representation. Like I wanted there to be a good, solid couple that was like, you know, obviously they're going on the ultimatum, but like I wanted there to be like, you know, some sort of like saving grace, but instead it was just like crazy sex, abuse, people who haven't dealt with trauma and just run away at the drop of a hat. And then just like really obscure, like the whole Vanessa Ray fingering saga.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It was just wild to me. Like they're sitting at breakfast and Ray's like obviously having a fucking moment because she's like, I've cheated on Lexi, even though they both were like, we're going to go in all the way, whatever. And then she turns to Vanessa and she's like, oh, when I fingered you. Like she was just so blasé about the fact that she had, it was just.
Yeah.
But like great entertainment if you don't care about values.
8 out of 10.
Like 8 out of 10, would watch again, but also be fucking better.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
What about you, Esther?
I'm going to keep it real short, real sweet. I've had a lot of thoughts since you guys were talking. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, minusing 2 points for the 2 sex scenes between MILF and Tiff.
Oh my God, they were so absurd.
They were so orchestrated, those 2 sex scenes, that I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfy, so I was like, nah, I'm sweet.
I considered men in that moment.
Wow.
I was that bloody traumatized that I was like, penis will be fine. Surely. If my mum listens to this podcast, it's not ever happening. I'm so sorry. I'm going to give you hope just to take it away, but it's not happening, babe. But like, honestly, those sex scenes, please.
It was a no from you.
They were very like
graphic.
Just, oh, by the way, sex scene. Like, okay.
But like also sex scene in the mirror. Like reflection from the mirror, and I was like, someone's there filming it. You know what I mean? Like someone's sitting there porn style just filming it.
Literally. You've got like 12 people in that room. You have a producer being like, guys, can you just do that again? Because
you could just slap her ass
B
again.
was not focused. We're going to need to pull in again on that shot real tight. So let's just do it again.
On the count of 3,
the
we're just going to
you just chose to use. Pull in again. Tight. Are you actually a porn director? I'm sorry. Like
no, this is just general. This is general film terminology. But it does work very well for that. I never thought of it that way, but yes.
Okay, listen. Before we close the show, I saw this today and I thought I need to tell the girls. So this has turned into a Selena Gomez podcast, but The Idol. You know that shit house? You know that shit house show that The Weeknd's released?
No.
Okay, so don't watch it.
Okay, so, thank you.
I have opinions.
Apparently it's shit. And it stars
that didn't give it away, that whole segue into it. Oh yeah, she's riveting. I can't wait to watch it.
So it stars The Weeknd and what's her name? Lily Rose Depp.
Troye Sivan and Hank Azaria and a few other people.
Really?
I can
tell me. Please.
No, you go, and then I'll talk.
Please.
Okay. Why don't you fucking go?
Okay, so I have been watching the show.
Okay.
Now, I feel like when there's controversy surrounding it, you still got to watch it for yourself.
Okay.
This is not me defending all of the shit associated with it though.
Okay.
It's just very unfortunate because there are a lot of really talented people in it who unfortunately have to suffer in the wake of the fucking Weeknd's absolute shit fest. I really do not like him. From what I've, not just in the show, he is a shit actor and has zero, like, the character he's playing is someone who is, he goes from like literally nothing into weaving his way purely through charm into like a Britney Spears equivalent like career.
Right.
He does not exhibit any of that. He should never have been cast in this. He is so cringe and like, bleh. But like Lily Rose Depp, this is the performance of her career. She is insane. if she does not win the Emmy for this, I'll be very upset, but she might not because of like all the shit that's coming along with the show. Cinematography wise, stunning. Sam Levinson, who does have a rep for being a creep, he does know how to make something visually amazing, and whoever the hell his crew is, like all of those people deserve a pay rise. Like they're the people that make it really, really cool. So The Weeknd, basically, you can do the Selena Gomez stuff. I will leave that all for you, but I'm just going to give people context. So like the original creator of The Idol was a female. I cannot remember the name off the top of my head. She had completed 80% of the show. Okay. That's a lot of time and money for the actors, everyone. And then The Weeknd was like, literally like, this has too much of a female perspective. You're fired. And he got her fired from the show because he's a producer. The creator, she got booted. They redid the whole thing. He pulled in Sam Levinson, creator of Euphoria. They redid the show to be more from a male POV, which turned the whole thing into basically like, I'd say mild to hardcore porn. And then in between it, the main character is going through coping with the death of her mother, as well as like being the ultimate like victim of Hollywood as a woman. Wow. So there's like a lot of depth to this. It could have been really amazing. But The Weeknd went and fucked the whole thing. Like totally. I have zero respect for him. So if you don't want to support it, find another channel to watch it for free. And see it for yourself. But I'm watching it for Lily and for all of the other crew who do an amazing job. The Weeknd is just poison. He's literally like gross. Yeah, so,
look, I'm not shading anyone else. It's purely The Weeknd. Because I've heard that Jocelyn, the female lead, is loosely based via TikTok side by sides. And montages, because people make a very, very convincing argument that it's based off Selena when it comes to like her career.
Didn't Selena just like unfollow all these like major celebrities?
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah, she did.
I think it was in like 17 magazine because they're the only people who fucking care about it. But I'm pretty sure she like unfollowed like Bella Hadid and like Gigi Hadid and did I just fucking butcher their last name? But anyway.
No, you said it right.
And like Zayn and all that. Like there was a rumor that Selena and Zayn were dating.
They were spotted on multiple dates in New York City, like kissing and everything.
But is this like a Kim Kardashian, Nick Lachey situation where it's like for the
Nick
paparazzi?
Lachey?
Yeah.
Recently?
This was after like him and Jessica Simpson split up.
Right.
Kim swooped in and dated him because he was like, this was a Kris Jenner special.
I actually didn't know this.
I
did not know
and apparently
this.
like they were at the cinemas and Kim was like really stroppy because they weren't getting paparazzi'd. And then she's like, I'm just going to go to the bathroom, comes back, paparazzi everywhere when they're leaving. So there was like this rumor that like she went on a date with him for the, you know, popularity and stuff. But she denies it. It's love. It's love after one movie. But yeah. That's the vibe
they didn't talk, that's why.
I did not know that happened. That must have been like super
reminds
recent.
Me of a husky.
20 years later.
Lol. Let me see if I can find this in the news. But you're right. Like there's a lot of really intense parallels in the show. I think the only thing he's changed is in like the death of Jocelyn's mother is sort of taking place of like the lupus diagnosis.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other shit. Like my sister literally today was like, look at this. And I was like, okay, that's a bit, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. That and with the mental health hospital and the assistant that's also her best friend and just all of that jazz.
So as someone who knows nothing about this show, it sounds absolutely wild.
Yeah, I want to watch it for the pure fact that it just sounds wild and I want to see what The Weeknd's acting is like.
Give it a go, and
if we're not illegally watching it, where are we watching it?
I'll give you my binge login. I literally
God,
don't care.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'll do it. And see, like, form your own opinion about it. And if you both were lesbian before. You are going to be so fucking lesbian after this show.
We're gonna be so
it's
fucking
not
gay.
even funny.
That should be the bio line for the show. If you thought you were gay before, just wait.
Just you wait.
You wait.
Whoever is responsible for the Weeknd's wig, which I have a feeling it's himself. I just feel like it's something he would have chosen.
Of him.
They should. No. Just, I can't even. The disgust is on a whole other level. It's disturbing and it'll haunt me for the rest of my days.
Well, on that note, shall we haunt the rest of the week off?
Should we just go get haunted?
Yeah, let's what are they calling it now when you come back to it? Zombieing. We're not going to be ghosting. We're going to be zombieing until next week.
Probably not me. I will just go to
we'll drop you off at the train station.
Just drop me
like
off
in
there.
Yellowstone.
I'm going home.
Well, you're going to go and yeehaw out of there.
Yeah.
And Adie and I will see everyone next week. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate y'all. Fuck. Ali, it's been an absolute fucking trash. Thank you for being here.
Darling. Best 45 minutes of my life.
You are welcome back anytime.
Any fucking time. Just say the word and pop on.
You don't even have to be invited. You can literally just join.
I'll just rock up to one of your houses next week. I'm here. Let's do it.
I wouldn't even question it. I'd be like,
oh,
okay,
hey,
yeah.
You're like the Kramer in our household now, so just come.
Yeah, literally.
The Kramer. That is like the coolest thing anyone could ever say to anyone.
Yeah, if I put that on my headstone. The Kramer of Esther and Laura's life.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, see you later.
Bye, guys.
Adios.
All right. Peace.
Done.